All right, so today I've been sick. I lost my voice. I had a bad cold, so I haven't answered any questions or done anything for a little while now because of that. I had someone ask a question about how long will the Winerwell woodlander wood stove burn if you just throw some wood on some hot coals and close it up at night. What's your burn time going to be? Obviously that is got some variables there, right? Like what kind of wood are you burning? I question, if you're in a real cold environment, that you can really get through the whole night without having to open the stove up and get some heat going. Of course, that depends on how big your tent is and, how you're dressed and how you're sleeping. You got a good bag, a cheap bag, where you got carrying lightweight stuff. I mean, there's so many variables here. And the thing is, like when you're camping with a stove like this, well, you're not hiking, you're not a gram counter, like, ooh, how many grams does that weigh? Oh, I can carry that. I want my backpack to only weigh 2.3 pounds, and I'll suck water off of the dew that gathers on leaves as I walk, kind of thing. It's a completely different ball game. When you're carrying a stove like this, you're basically car camping, or you're packing it in, you're hauling it in on a UTV or sled or what have you. Most people are not putting this crap on their back and hiking in, and if they do, it's a very minimal. So because of that, you can actually carry some good blankets and all the things to make life comfortable. But that's all, I guess, kind of irrelevant, because what we're going to do today is we're going to burn this thing in. We're going to get a hotbed of coals, and then we're going to load it with firewood and close it and just see how long it takes. Now, in my case, I'm burning mesquite because, one, mesquite is an excellent hardwood. It's harder than oak. Freshly cut has less moisture content than oak, does not require seasoning. It burns clean, and anyone who tells you different, they don't know what they're talking about. So that's what we're going to burn here. So when you watch the video and you're trying to factor it all in, just think harder than oak is what we're burning. And I have a bunch of split little logs, but for maximum burn time, we'll try to get one in there or two that's not split, just an intact log. But I don't know. I have to look in my little pile. I'm not going to go cut anything down just for this video. We're going to burn what's already here. All right, so right now the stove is lit and it's burning. It's open fully, and we're just going to burn it hot and get the coals going, and then we're going to load it and close it. And I'm going to close it off all the way and try to see how good it'll burn for a long period of time like that. I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking. All right, so here we go. All right, so we got a good bed of coals here, and I moved the stove. I didn't like it over there. Anyway, it's hot. Just a small little bed of coals, but they're hot coals, and we're gonna let them do some magic here. Alright, so that is full. I'm gonna shut it. I'm gonna close this dampener. That's completely closed. And I'm gonna close this dampener. And we'll come back and check it later. Alright, so it's been almost an hour. Smoking away. It's too hot to the touch. I got some water here. See, it's still boiling. My batteries are dead in my temperature gun. Let's look in here. Let's see how we're doing. Doing good. Still all closed up. Dampener's still fully closed, so just gonna let it smolder. It's putting out heat, staying alive. Get a little smoke. Alright, so this is our 2 hours. 2 hour mark. Stove's still very hot. Still got at least 2 more hours, I would say, of burn left. We'll find out. Alright. It's putting out a lot of heat. And it's fully closed. You just wouldn't be able to make it burn any cooler. Alright, so here's 3 hours. Still hot. Look inside. Still got some wood burning. Check back in an hour. Alright, well, here we are. Not much smoke coming out. It's 4 hours now. Still hot. That's what's left inside. Still quite a bit. I mean, pretty sure if I rake on it, well, that's solid, solid, solid. Alright. 4 hours. Still burning hot. Alright, well, here we are. This is 6 hours. Still boiling water. And we're down. There's still pretty solid pieces there. Big old piece of cold wood. So that's 6 hours. keep going. Alright, so here we are at 7 hours. Alright, so that is still hot, but I can tell it's diminished a little. So let's see what we got. Still got our bigger log in there. Alright, so that's where we're at. Alright, so let's let it go another hour, see what it looks like. Alright, here we go. This is 8 hours. Still hot. I had to move the stove because it started raining. Let's look inside, see what we got. Still got our one log. I'm calling it quits there. It was a pretty good run.